today we are going to talk about the accessing health services in IGANGA district. I need to all about recently we have a demonstration about the lack of water at the hospital. So that made us come to IGANGA and talk about this pertinent issue. Member of Parliament, Peter Mugema. Panado. Twamulanga bamuyingize motoka wano ku speed. Ngati wali mazi. And you National Water ibanja 30 million shillings at IGANGA hospital. But also, apart from the water, there's a lot of things that we need to talk about. Jagana Mutuyambe, paint a picture for us. The health services zilizitya.
Edwalire nali jamu. Era nze mwendo alira. Abantu bangi bajja mu edwalire. Etoyi erindala. Bakozesa abantu bati. Babiri omukazi n'omusaada. Kyoka ekiteekirizibwa mu mateeka. Omubaka ngo yetwalonda MP waife. Ekintu kye yalengera. Yasalawo okulwanirira abantu. Ifa abantu bawansi tusobola kwerwanako. Abantu betulonda nabasobola okolachi okutulwanako ekintu ng'ekyo. Ayo lwavaayo na yajja kuwa minister tyayamba. Yajja kuwa tyayamba. Ekyo kye yakola nekyayo ekituufu ekyokola ki? Ekyokola. Era okulaga nga kyakola. That very day minister yaida. Olwaida yakuba ati ajja tusubiza pampo era yaida.
Ompulidde Simba wakati.
Ati mukulu Simba wakati. What I believe, wakati nze kyendaba edwaliro eryo obuzibu bwakyo management. What is not the problem of Nakavule, but the management. Listen, abantu bali mu ddwaliro basula omwo si basawo tebebaka mu ddwaliro. They are not sleeping there. The doctors, the nurses, they are not there. Osanga oba oyagala enyumba ziyo nkyafu zadula abantu abasawo bye bali naye abasawo benyini tebasulayo. Which concern that the management.
So you don't have overnight staff? Tebabelako on duty at night? What are you trying to say?
There are two people there. They are not sleeping there. At waliwo quarters zabasawo. But they are not sleeping in their quarters.
Ani asula mu quarters.
They are relatives, brothers, whatever. People they are there, but they are not doctors.
But abasawo benyini tebasula on site.
Tebasulayo because I believe ntikyande takisa omuntu abeera omu musawo abeere ng'asulawo kumpi amazzi gajja kumala. Naye kati osanga ba relatives babasawo gye bali bakozesa amazzi ago bakozesa toilet. They are the one who using those things.
In addition to that, health workers went to school to have a good life, and all students, wherever they are, they go to school to have a good life. And when you get a job, you need security. But the government is not working hard to at least make these workers do their work the way they are supposed to do. When you go to the clinics, there are no tablets. The syrups are not there. Some of us are facing problems. Now the people going to the hospitals are getting problems simply because the government has not put in much effort to motivate the workers.
Will a good pay necessarily mean that nurses are going to come and work and everything is fine? Does that really mean, we just have people who will never be resurrected by even a good pay?
Let me tell you, if you pay a worker in time and when the salary is good, of course, if I was a doctor and I was being paid a good amount of money, my friend, I would rather sleep in the hospital than going back home because I'm motivated. But every time the government is promising people, actually the workers, the health workers, we are going to increase your salary. We are going to increase every budget. They say they tell the health workers, we are going to increase the salary, but it's not done. It's not done. So these guys are demoralized.
To me, what I can say about the worst situation that we normally face in the hospitals. Fine, the government normally send drugs in time, but I wonder, you can reach in a hospital, but you find no drugs. What are the problems?
Has it happened to you?
Yes. I went by and they said that you go across and buy drugs. And you wonder, those very clinics they send you, and the very drugs they pick from the hospital, and they take on their own clinics. The moment they take it drugs from the hospital, they take in their own clinics, and then after that they say you go to somebody's clinic and you get this drug.
But government medicine is branded not for sale, property of the government.
But automatically,
do they when they are selling it, do they sell you branded medicine?
Amuntu avile na chibungulia. Taida kutegera. Idagalira government libalitya. someone, if I'm directed to someone's clinic, Joe Gule wale idagala, anti wana mwidwa lodi waileo. Ojja kusubira muntu kyali omuntu avire na kibungu yadda kusobola okusoma ati eno lya Uganda lya abwerere adda kugula bugule kuba ali kwenda okuwona. And of course, if you don't buy that medicine, do you expect to be healed?
Bali bakuzizako eddagala lya cabinet lino okubeera obwiri
bali nguza bakaguza lwakubala kyakula kuba tulikwenda omuntu waawone omala gagula kubanga ide yakebera omulwaire okutwala mu ddwaliro ng'ena kavule wano waife bamutwalako omusaayi bamukola bakwati oyikubona akapapula kano kenkuwandikire jakwidwaliro wale kakindikikale kuntuma wale ayidukire oyikusala maini nemuli emotoka edikwida speed motoka dakutomera olikwenda owoni omulwaire woni olikwenda owoni obulamu bwo butimpegana obuzibu bwabaawo bato oyikwenda osalawo maini toka nomuzira hambu oyenda obukewo toka sasanawo
There are no humps on the hospital.
wazira wona bayo akatawo kwa kintu kinanka zebra crossing ayiti chikola kubanga kiri awo ayiti chikola omuntu ayitabule tutulera ate idwairo nitwamba kubanga ujja mu idwairo niyo abe bamama baife bazalira wene basibana miguwa obunankane bwe bazalira obutando babusabana muguwa n'obuzibu tulina mu idwaliro awo.
People accessing health services in the district, we call it fair. We have 83 parishes and we have 52 health facilities, which means 52 parishes are served and 30 parishes are not served. That's about 60% accessibility. Just recently, government provided for money for recruiting staff. I'll say where there is a center 3 and 4, we okay, it is 100% now. Although again the structures are small and are narrow, we need more staff than the structures providing. The government has given funds to recruit for a center 3 and 4. We are waiting for more provision to fill up the hospital structure and also a center 2s and improve personnel there. You know, it's the personnel which offers the services. After that, I know government is also trying hard to increase on the drug supply to the health facilities. Of course, essential drugs like common ailments like malaria, we are never in shortage. It is enough. ARVs, we have enough. What we need to do is for the population also to know that health is their own making. They can make it or they may break it. That's what we want the population to know. If they know that they can make and create health within themselves, they can come for our services, they can come for immunization, can come to deliver in our health facilities, they can take their children to immunization, can sink latrines, keep hygiene, and sure, with that, when we have them on our side and we work together, then we shall have complete health for our people.
Eddagala kubuuza maama. Yes, eddagala balitunda. Tubulira about the abakyala ab'embuto. What is the situation?
Ab'embuto yebazaalira nkyafu okwira mu nti nkyafu kuba zeena njayo obutoyi bwo bwasemba tibukakola obitanda byo bikyafu mu bukyafu era bw'oba nti abasookera irala kutoyi ere ebitanda yebitandiikira kifundu kyereere kifundu.
So when you go to IGANGA hospital, you must make sure that you get a bed that is not close to the toilet.
Yeah, of course. Let me add on, Madam whatever.
Yes.
At whatever, and I experienced that things because I had someone who I was just running. You can't buy a razor blade. Timely razor blade. Can't buy a we used to buy, but from whose those drug shop? They are the doctors, whatever. They are outside the hospital. Look wali mugundi wali wakadwala kali yao. They call someone is coming. Yeah, they call. Wakama musawo sitegeddewo ate omufubuka ali awo ayambadde bw'ati kati obwo obukiriniki bwani bwizikirimu badokita benyini bateeka obuntu muguni temuli makerenda temuli drugs kyamanyi nti batsa okugaba omwo kya gavumenti isquatam
Now, some information. At the time of its completion in 1968, and this hospital was built by Obote, the facility was designed to serve only 25,000 people.
250,000.
Yeah? 250,000 people. But right now there's about 2.5 million people.
Yes.
Because the hospital is servicing Bujiri, Ruka, Namutumba, Kariro, and parts of Jinja district. Mayuge. Government sends 168 million shillings annually. Of course, that's very little money.
168.
Very little.
That's very little money. So we are trying to find solutions to this crisis. When the MP was striking, demonstrating over the absence of water at the hospital, he was arrested because National Water wants the hospital to pay its debt of 30 million shillings. Tell us about the congestion.
How do you manage? Do people sleep under the trees? Do people sleep in the... As in, what's the condition? It's like miraculous. How else do you manage yourself?
Kati ekitanda ekyo ebitanda ebyo abandi omuntu abagire nga mulwaire bamukoba ajira omukeeka obupaali yayalawo kiwempe yayalawo yalambalaku no bamuterako awo cupa ey'amaadi n'obuzibu bwebuli.
If you take your child to the hospital suffering from malaria, one bed is accommodating 4 children. Now, if you take your child to the hospital suffering from malaria, you will leave that to the hospital with measles, with another disease. Let me
understand. I want to beat that picture.
Yes.
For lack of a bit, how do you have 4 children on one bed?
Now the bed is like this. A child is put here, another one here, another one here, and the last one here.
Definitely.
And they are sharing the same oxygen. What do you expect those children to survive on that same bed?
Same bed.
In the adult ward, how is it in the adult ward?
It's the same case. It's the same case.
And maybe to add on that, even power is also a problem in that hospital. Masanyalaze tekuli. Oyinza otuukamu naye ng'enzikiza ekutte. Ate nga budde bwamisa ate kaliwo ekyetaagisa amasannyalaze kati omuntu wabanga wakulongoosebwa.
Does the hospital have a standby generator?
No. A big no.
They depend on solar, which are not
solar
enough.
Power.
Solar power.
So what happens when you need to be
for
operated?
the whole hospital to be
You wait.
You wait until the power.
They tell you
and
to buy
in case of anything, if at all your patient is in the shelter and then power goes off, that doesn't expect anything to happen. Just no, this has come on the way.
Is there anything good that when you go to IGANGA, because it's a referral hospital, the private clinic Jakugamba, rush to IGANGA main.
Ekirungi IGANGA hospital kyekola nti bw'oba ofunye ebintu ebyokozesa nga biriwo abasawo bakwamba okola ki okuyidandabira omulwairewo kubanga ebyokozesa biba biriwo
kuba eriyo webayidandabira aba private otuuse bagenda kukebera mabunda oli munanku 500 bakutwale then they'll work on you there and then.
IGANGA district has 43 dispensaries and this is at the level of level 2. 20 health centers at county, 4 health centers, and at 1 hospital which is Jinja, and it has 26 private dispensaries, 31 clinics, and 1 health center 3. There's a government hospital with 117 beds and Uganda Catholic Medical Bureau St. Francis Buluba with 164 beds. Are they in a good state?
No.
Buluba St. Francis, they have a Catholic Medical Bureau.
Now, an example I'll give is Busembatia Town Council Health Center 3, where the women deliver from Jebazalira. N'omwana abeera gali mu compound n'alingizaako bw'ati ng'alaba maama we azaala. There is no doors, the windows are not there, the bats are everywhere, tebalina bye bakozesa. The whole thing is decaying. We don't know what to
It's
do.
not actually like this,
Huh?
even in other places apart
Yes.
from men.
Buluba yoyogeire ku Buluba hospital eidwaliro likola kasita ojja na sente if you go with the money bakukola ku bulungi era ovaayo ng'oli fine.
What can be done to make this better?
Should probably suggest
it's a bad picture.
What should be done to make this picture clear? Let the government motivate the workers by increasing the salary. 2, the department in charge of blood should increase on the awareness because blood is given out freely.
Nze ndi omu kwabo abagaba kwe musaayi emirundi ekirali mitono nga ndi ku isomero naye the problem batwanga ne bokiti ate kanoolwala olaga yebulage bakuwa omusaayi gwawe nakigezaako ku ngeri yo mukwano gwange mulwaire twalagayo akati ebyo bikola ku masomero waimwe eyo n'obuzibu
so oleeta bakugamba that's popular
ayi ngatobo baida bakobati bakutwako omusaayi bakabati otwala butwaleka mudwairo
ate wakati awo
kubanga ibo
ekyo tidda kwekirizagana nakyo kyoliko bati bwabwe yajja ne kakiti n'alagayo tibamuwa musaayi
tebamuwa. Have you seen it work?
ekintu obanga wadonating omusaayi wajja walagayo bakuwa omusaayi kubaza nakakugaba emirundi 5 ayi wakuba oti bakuwaira awo mbankoba nti oli kulimbamu
simba wakati nagaba banima butimpegano nze nkole ntya akubanga nagaba ng'ogwange twajjayo bantwima era bakulagira ati guzirawo.
How should they work on the congestion?
Idwaliro ife ire nakavule inene ngawe mulibona naye obuzibu buli nti ni siringi denedene ligwa kubalwaire buti kibalina okukola okubanga bisiringa eyo babitola mu byona bagita kusiringa omuyaka n'ebitanda ebyali ku mulembe gw'obote n'ebiriwo buti bebaleeta muno nti oba biyaka nebisooka n'okumeneka kaibi okusinga ebire biki ebikaire byamu.